Soho.
Hello?
Hey, this is for Edward. Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, yes, hi.
This is the Uber. You guys at McDenton's?
Yes, we're at McDonald's.
Okay, so I'm on the wrong side of the street and everything's blocked off. Can you?
Okay, well, I think we can get there.
Can you?
He's on the wrong side of the street. Can we get there?
Yeah. So do that. Do this.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Wait, hang on.
Can you say where you are?
Yeah. So walk to Soho Saloon and take a right
Walk where?
across the street. Soho Saloon. Yeah.
To the
So
saloon and take a right.
yeah, you
To the
see
saloon
the
and take a right.
yeah, you see the cop blocking off that road.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna be right there.
Oh, okay, we'll be right there.
All right. Green Jeep
Thank you.
Compass. Green Jeep Compass. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Hey. Oh, I have no idea what the saloon is, Bob.
Saloon, take a right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so sweet. Uber
Yeah.
Anonymous?
Yeah. I drive 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. So people write some crazy shit in that.
Oh.
So who's Edward?
All I heard
You? What's your name?
is
Dude?
I'm getting the Jack Links.
What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle. What's your name?
I'm Kristen.
Kristen. My name's Carmelo. Nice to meet you all.
Carmelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Mellow Car.
Anonymous.
Okay.
I drive 8 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Guys,
People write
what
crazy
are-
shit.
I know. What are we going to do about
You have a
my
pen,
wallet?
brother?
Yeah.
No.
We'll find it tomorrow. It's not gonna happen tonight.
What's the wildest shit
Not
that's
gonna
been
happen
written
tonight.
in here?
That on that book probably.
Got a couple of these.
How long you been doing this?
By the way, your belt needs to go on, or it's
Hunter,
gonna
put
take
on your
forever.
seatbelt. Now.
Are you
Wait,
like-
wait.
I'll ride on the
So-
rooftop.
So
All right, I'm
some
going to just pick one and read it. Are you
So how,
ready?
go
how long
ahead.
you been doing this? First of all,
He's read all.
4 years.
4 years.
I read it every day.
All right, are you guys ready?
How do you like it?
No,
It's
I'm ready.
that's my favorite thing I've ever done.
Favorite thing
I
ever?
quit my 15-year career to do this full
What
time.
was your pitch in your career?
I used to be in security. Used to design and install security systems, vaults, gates, access control, things like
All
that.
right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
This
So
is
what
one
made
of
you
the
change?
best nights of my life. We came here for the weekend. We left with a friendship with Carmelo. Oh,
Those are my number one
a
favorite
most
ride I've ever had.
eye-opening experience. If you are reading this, enjoy the ride,
I'd love to
Carmelo.
know
Thanks
more.
again.
That poor girl had her father pass away a couple weeks earlier, and she was having trouble finding value in life. And luckily, through a crazy amount of circumstances, I had good fun with my riders to the point where it breathed new life
Some
in her.
life, yeah.
She's really close to that one.
Yeah. That's all it is.
I don't think it's tiny.
At the end of the day.
Prices, but
Let's hear about it. I tell stories all day. I want to hear
Yeah,
them.
honestly, tell them about it.
That's
I
what
thought
this
I
is.
was
And
in
I'll
love
scribe
with-
it. I'll scribe it.
I swore I was in love with someone for 3 years.
Right.
And it was like this epic, just, we'd always find our way back to each other, but it was kind of evil.
Right.
And then this past weekend, he just finally laid it out and said, like, I'm just not it for him.
He
Because
told
there's-
you that.
Oh, yeah. Because there's no certainty in me. He wants someone that's a little bit more evolved and spiritually guided so they can help and guide him. And then it just helped me. Like, it, honestly, it was a mirror check.
It
I
was
had
a
to
what?
ask- it was a mirror, for sure. And I had to ask myself if I connect with anybody at all, because I don't think I let anybody in. And I don't know if I ever will. So now I'm just kind of like,
So when you say you don't think you let anybody in, how long ago was this? Did this happen?
this happened on Monday.
Jesus. Okay, so
I've known him for 3 years.
so now when you say you don't know if you'll let anybody in, didn't you let him in for 3 years?
I thought I did, but now that I think about it, like, I didn't know this version of him.
Okay, so would you say that it's possible that you were dating him for you and not for you guys? Possibly.
I think I held on to it a lot more than I I should have.
Well-
and I realized
well,
the
sure,
whole time,
but-
all 3 years, the problem was me. It was never him.
But who wants? Well, that's awesome that you
Oh,
can
that's-
see that.
Yep.
That's awesome that you can see that.
The problem
Awareness
was me.
is the
I
first
held,
step.
No, it was me. I held on to it when it was not what. I
Right,
thought
and a
like,
guy
yeah.
will hang around longer.
same thing,
when
yeah.
when girls do that.
Same shit. Yeah.
There's
I
nothing
mean, I
that
didn't
makes
tell
us.
him that the problem was me. I just.
But yeah, I mean, but
We wished each other the best, and we both decided that if we want to meet like our person, we just don't have room in each other's lives.
right, and that's good.
Right, and that's fine.
Somebody's
There's
got to cut it
clarity.
off. Somebody's got to cut it off. But
You need clarity.
however you're feeling right now, you said Kristen, right?
Yeah.
So however you're feeling right now, it would have been worse if he didn't kill shit now. You guys would have been more developed. You would have been closer with each other. It would have meant more, and in the end, it would have meant so much less. Like every broken up relationship is a waste of time. You're like, you can learn something from it, sure, but you're still really young. Okay,
Learning.
you're still really young.
It's not
And-
a loss. It's a lesson.
And the thing is, I'm 37. If there's any
I'm
piece
27,
of, if
so
there's
you're
any
10
piece,
years
are you
older.
really?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Wow, you look incredible for 27.
How
So-
old do I look?
You look young. I pulled you out of Soho. I mean, I'm.
Like 18,
I did
right?
not.
I wouldn't
mean to
say-
come to
18.
Soho,
I wouldn't-
first of
I
all.
wouldn't say 18.
I would be skeptical like her.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
just
they're
say
the
old
What?
enough to know better.
I got
telling you.
it
So,
my digital
if-
I'm
ID
just
all
telling
day.
you.
Okay,
I
so-
wouldn't
But I
feel
am
comfortable.
27.
I don't mean this any other way, but there's no shot I would hit on you because you're nowhere.
Yeah,
I
I
would
wouldn't
think
let you- I wouldn't
you're
let you
nowhere
in the
near
bar.
my.
I wouldn't
You're
let you
near
in the
my
bar.
age.
What?
If you
So-
have an idea.
Well, no,
I'll
I'm
let
saying
in
you
the bar.
are near. You're relatively
I'm
near.
within 10 years.
I'm a 24 to 28 guy, but you look under 24 to me.
No way.
So yeah, don't worry, it's going to benefit you later on. So
it hasn't benefited me yet.
yes, it has.
It
You're
has.
24.
You don't know
You're
it.
20.
Yeah.
You're 27.
Wait till you're older.
Like that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Listen, I've gotten a girl, one of the most attractive girls I've ever seen. She looked 21, 22. I found out she was 30, and I regretted not hitting on her earlier.
75 years
old.
I'll lay that fucking pipe. Let's go, Carmelo. Let's go,
Here's the
baby.
thing. If there's any advice that I would give you,
I sincerely believe there's a big piece of me that believes that we are not done with each other yet.
don't do that.
No,
do not
that's
do
your
that.
belief.
That's terrible.
That's your belief.
That is
Yeah.
terrible.
That's
Like,
the
listen,
last.
Kristen,
That's the
if
last
there's,
thing you want to do.
Kristen, if there's anything that I know,
I don't listen
That's
to
your
anybody.
ego.
There's
That's
an-
your ego.
if
Is
there's-
that my ego?
it's
That's
not.
your
I wouldn't
ego.
call it ego. I would
No,
say
no, that's
I
your
would say
ego.
it's her heart. Like
No, that's her ego.
girls don't like starting over.
Her heart went
I don't
hurt her
mind
like
starting
that.
over, but
That's her
weird,
ego.
I don't get achy.
That's her
or,
ego.
Like,
But-
I don't let anybody
Your heart
tell
wouldn't
me
hurt
what
you
to
like
do.
that.
But you don't-
That's your ego.
You don't have those experiences. Like here's the thing:
Yeah.
is everybody has their best.
Yeah.
Okay, but you don't even have the idea of what the next best is.
I have
no
What that would feel like. I don't want to get into religion or whatnot, but you understand the concept of heaven, right?
Yes.
So in reality, no one has the concept of heaven. It's fucking heaven. We can try to understand what it is.
I saw a quote today.
You know, like I want to know how
I
is.
saw a quote today. It said, "You know who you are until you decide who you are."
Right now, I cannot imagine life sucking. But when we get to heaven, we're going to be like,
Until you
why
just-
you do that shit?
Because you
Yeah.
decided
You know?
it was heaven.
Before the love of my life, Wendy, I
You
had.
the love of your life?
What's that?
Is she still with you?
No.
Like
Nope.
the big bag.
So
Nope.
why was she the love of your life?
She was. If I could
Because he
build,
decided it
if
was
I
his love of his
if,
life.
If I could build a woman,
You
then
decided.
she was perfect in every single way.
And you decided that
So
was
it
it.
wasn't a
So tell me
decision. She
more
just.
about-
No.
So
You
wait.
did. You
I want to hear
accepted.
about him and Wendy.
You-
Carl and Wendy.
I had no idea she existed. So,
Yeah, until
so
you
what I'm
found
saying
her.
is, before Wendy, like
And
I
then you found her.
had before Wendy, I had a love of my life.
Okay.
So that's who I thought I loved.
You
when
thought?
when I met stop.
No,
when
I'm
when I
heading-
when
no,
I
no.
when I met Wendy, I totally forgot about who I thought
Yes.
I was in love with.
And
So-
what do you decide?
It was no
That it was
decision.
Wendy.
That's
You
that's
made
not
a
even,
decision.
That's not even
It
that's
was
not
a
even a thing.
You
That's not- that's not-
literally made a decision.
Dude, this is like
I want to hear
This
about
is-
I don't care what you
your
say.
Wendy.
You made a
this
decision.
is like
Yeah.
shrimp being my favorite food, but I
Yeah.
haven't eaten it until I'm
Okay,
37.
you
It's
tried
not
them
a
all.
decision. It's not a decision at
Oh,
all.
it still is a decision.
There was
But
no-
go
It-
ahead.
whatever
There's
whatever
like-
helps you.
Go ahead.
When there's,
So,
when
still
you
a
just,
decision.
when your
It's
body
not-
and your being there's just no like.
I know.
I
So
would-
so if
So
it
let
was
him
a
go ahead.
decision, how did
Let
I
him go
fall
ahead.
in? If it was a decision, how did I fall in love with her after she was gone?
It-
How'd that happen?
Okay,
it-
so
it
tell me
came
about
across
that.
your
I want to
head.
know about that.
It came across your mind,
Kristen, what?
and you said,
How do you
"I
fall
don't
in
want
love
to
with
lose
someone
this.
when they're
This is
gone?
a decision
It was already
I'm
gone.
gonna make."
She was already gone.
Yeah, so tell me.
It's a
how
decision
do
you made.
feel?
What was the decision?
You made it late. That's not.
Made
you
what?
made a
What
decision.
what was the decision?
Are you not in control of yourself?
What does that mean? Are you talking about me loving her?
is
Are you
external factors.
do you mean me loving her?
Do external factors make your decisions for you?
Decision of what?
So what you're saying
Specifics,
is,
not generalities.
yeah. So what you're saying is you made the decision after she left that you liked her
No, it was not a
or
decision.
loved her.
It was not a decision.
So explain it to me, and I'll tell you.
It was an epiphany.
What?
An epiphany.
No, it wasn't.
Hey, that's the same fucking
Carmelo,
thing.
please.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So I'll
Go
call
ahead.
it epiphany,
Go ahead.
and you'll understand it as
Go ahead.
Wait,
To me, it's a
hon,
decision.
Right,
Let me hear.
right.
Let
Go
me hear
ahead,
the
go
story.
ahead.
I want to hear the story.
Me
So-
too.
Carmelo, can I ask you a question, brother?
Yeah, go ahead.
What made you realize that you were so deeply in love with her?
Exactly. Everyone
Yeah,
just
that's what I'll tell him himself.
What made you realize that you were so deeply in love with her after the fact? After
That you
know,
made
guys
a
broke up?
decision.
No, I'm
Wait,
not.
tell us the whole story. How'd you?
But
meet?
go ahead.
Hold on.
I'm jumping the gun here.
The question
But
I'm
at the
proposing
same
has-
time,
the question I'm proposing has no judgment behind it.
No, it's fine. I'm an
I am
open
just
book, like you wouldn't
asking-
believe.
Yeah, but I
Because-
want to know.
Because I'm curious
Okay,
for
wait.
myself.
But so can he tell us the story?
so
Can I
let Eddie answer his question. Ask the question.
So
Let me ask you.
Let him ask the
Carmelo,
question.
How did you know, like, afterwards, right? Because when you're in the midst of it, you didn't know.
distance,
You did not
Distance.
know.
distance.
So what? So you realized she was gone forever.
Yeah, after I fell in love with her.
What made you realize that she was gone forever?
She was from Czech Republic.
Okay.
She came here on school. She was 23 when we started dating. I was 33. She had lived here in my complex when she was underage, and so did I. I was there when I was, for 10 years. I grew up with this girl in a way. Somehow we connected. She was a pretty beautiful girl, like before I started dating her. But when we started dating, it was perfect. I never experienced anything like that before.
You liked it.
Um,
What was the difference, though? What did you just
Well, she was.
then versus what you
She
had
was
before?
okay. So of the other girls that I have dated, these other girls followed me. They were more of.
They lived
She
with
was.
you.
This girl Wendy was a partner. She wanted to build with me. She was not a selfish girl. She
Yeah.
never yelled at me when I deserved to be yelled at. She was the most caring, loving person. I never heard her swear one time. I want a lady. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want a flower. That's the kind of guy I am.
You like what she had to offer.
So she was exactly the type of girl that
That
would
you
make
like
me
to offer.
that would make me fall for her. She was also extremely attractive. She was also extremely respectful. She was everything that I wanted,
Yeah.
but I was used to girls taking from me for years.
Yeah.
I shut myself off and would not allow myself to love her. Like when she kind of lived with me. When
So
she
is it safe to say you were in a safe haven
when she
and
she
you
would
like what you like, and you were exposed to something that you liked more than you liked, and you didn't necessarily realize that until after she
I don't
had
understand
maybe
that.
separated herself.
I don't understand that.
Did you meet somebody while you were with her that you had a better connection with?
What?
Did you ever meet anybody that
Before?
was like her?
While
yeah,
you
yeah.
were with
her. No.
While or with her,
That
that
I
you
had.
liked her more than her.
That I liked a different girl more than her?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty afraid
Yeah.
that she's the only girl that
Exactly.
exists.
So
What
you
changed?
found what you liked.
What changed about what?
No,
Just,
no.
I
It's
mean,
not. No,
what
no.
do you-
It's nothing about that.
He said what changed, so I said what changed about what?
Yeah.
So how
Because you
did-
said you found her.
One time, one person is at Eddie.
Yeah.
how did everything end? Like, what changed?
So
in-
she's from Czech Republic. I taught her English. Like this is like our relationship was like fucking storybook. I shut off. She told me that she loved me for months, and I was just like, okay. Like I would not let myself love her because I was afraid that like when she was hanging out at my house like over and over, that's what all these other broke ass girls did because they just want somebody to take care of them. She was doing it because she couldn't imagine being away from me. She truly loved me when the other girls didn't truly love me.
So in a sense,
So
you,
I got 3 minutes. I gotta finish this.
It was just hard
So-
to distinguish.
but I'm
the
trying to cut it short for you.
It was. Well, you don't
you
cut
found
this short.
clarity.
So you don't even know the end of the story. So of course
I've been down this.
Of course I found clarity. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, you like
So-
you found what you like.
So yeah,
No, he
everybody
loves
likes what
what
they
he
like.
loves.
Exactly.
So and they also don't like what they don't like. That's
Exactly.
that's
That's
obvious.
clarity.
That's general.
That's clarity.
So okay. So
Okay, so
anyway,
how did the story
any fucking way. I got into a car accident. I was real angry. and she was annoying. And I had this fucking asshole guy at the gas station that married for a green card, and he was warning me that that's why she's doing this. I don't know why I believed him a little
That's
bit
what I'm
every
saying.
day, but I saw he was at my corner store, so I saw
I
him
don't give a
every.
fuck what you saw
so
every
I saw
day.
him every morning.
What you saw
So,
was clarity.
bro, you gotta
What?
slow down.
Bro,
So,
I'm telling you.
So,
but I can't help. I can't help it.
So-
go ahead. Go ahead.
so towards the end, where I distanced her a whole bunch, she ended up going back to Czech Republic to see her family and shit like that. So I couldn't wait. I'm gonna be rude here for a second. I couldn't wait for this bitch to get the fuck away from me. She's with me every fucking day. I could not wait for me to just get some goddamn space. That's all I wanted. And as soon as she went to Czech Republic, I found out from her that she had done some drugs before and she was seeing her old friends and she really just wanted to see what it was like again.
Right.
I was anti-drugs.
Yeah.
So I was like, don't do that shit. And she's like, but I really want to. Can I please? You know, and I was just like, if you do that, just don't bother talking to me. Like, I'll see you when you get back.
Yeah.
She left. I was fucking stoked. I dropped her off at the airport. I was like, sweet. I got like 5 weeks without this girl. The first day, I thought I loved it. The second day, I realized how much of a part of my life she is. The third day, I was craving to have her back. When I called her and all that, we were gonna like FaceTime and all that. She said she was really tired walking around with all her friends. I took that really personally. Like the girl that couldn't unattach herself from me just unattaches herself. But it wasn't like that. It was her friends and family she hasn't seen for a fucking year. She's in a world where nobody speaks her language. She's alone in this world. It's just me. So she's enjoying her other friends. I literally shut her down. I did not say a fucking word to her. I didn't say I miss you. I did nothing. I'm like, well, fine. You want to do your shit? Do your shit. And the crazy part was, while I was doing that, I was at home falling in love with her. It was weird. I got my pride. I got my body in shape.
you go.
I got a house. I kicked my
Everything.
brother out. I was literally sleeping on a king bed box spring and mattress. I went out and got like an $800. She was always like, we should get a nice bed. We should do some decorating. We should do all this other stuff. I did it all, and I couldn't wait for her to come home. I couldn't wait. But I closed her off, and I thought somehow that she would just like be there no matter what. And then came the time that I had to pick her up from the airport. And so I talked to her family. I was like, hey, that's 3 days from now, right? And they were like, oh, she's not going to come home. And then I called her. She finally answered, and I just knew in the tone of her voice, she was 100% not coming home. It's Czech Republic. Like, I couldn't get in there if I wanted to during, like, the COVID times.
Good.
And no, I can't. It's impossible.
No.
So
I'm sorry you went
I
through
mean,
that, man.
I don't mean to
I'm
be,
very glad I
I
went
don't
through
mean
it.
to, that's what I'm saying.
Like
At the
the
end of the
thing is,
day-
there are
at the end
3
of the day,
loves
it's
that a
clarity.
man has.
It's clarity.
So everything in the world is
Know what
clarity.
you want.
Being here is clarity of
Yeah,
us
the
getting
problem
to
is
the
that
end of
he
our
wants
trip.
her.
So
Sometimes it gets deceived. I
so
will say.
But you need, in the end, Carmelo,
You gotta call me.
so yeah. So it was.
that's all you know.
So it was like,
Yeah,
if I
it is.
didn't, like, a man has 3 loves in his life. He has the first love is where he thinks he's in love. That girl's name was Josie. That was before Wendy. The second love is the
It's
one that is
clarity.
true love, and he loses.
It's clarity.
So, and then the
I don't
third
care what
is
you-
something.
you need to go through it.
That's right.
Dude, the word clarity is so fucking annoying to me
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I
I'm
hate
never
that
gonna
word
say it
right
again.
now.
It might
I'm
be,
never-
but it's
like-
exactly what you need.
Like,
It's
so,
exactly what you need.
so where am I going, guys?
No, you're
Straight.
good. We're good
Straight,
right
straight,
now.
Honestly,
straight.
just right
We're
here,
fine.
brother.
We're fine. Thank
So
you so much.
yeah, it's
Anyway.
an experience, you know. But the thing is, at this point, I would rather die alone than settle for anything less.
Exactly.
I'm totally
Because
cool
you
with
know
that.
what you
I
want,
So,
but
what you
that
don't
has
want.
been my
It is what it
mentality
is.
my
So-
entire
And
life.
I'm the
So
same
you're
way.
Christian, you're
I'm
Kristen, you're Eddie,
Yep.
and
Hunter.
you're Hunter. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Nice
Have a
seeing you
good night,
guys,
man.
Eddie.
You
Thank
pleasure.
you. Have a good night.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Have a good one. And Kristen, that's not a sad story. That's a happy story.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks that-
That's my story.
It sucks that it
That's what I'm trying to
that
say.
it happened that way, you know. But you know, it is what it is. Your time will come. Don't do anything unless you are on fire. Don't do anything unless you're 100% on fire. Okay? You're welcome. That guy is the most annoying fucking guy fucking ever. What?